Well, here we are back in the greenhouse for another update. This is my RX-15 box, and I've got a couple of nice tomatoes that are in need of harvest. My amaryllis is in the back there, still looking healthy and happy. Now this box, you can see, the plants are starting to ripen up a fair bit. Now the leaves look much more yellow right now because I've turned on my high pressure sodium vapor light in here. It's going to be another day where we don't even get up to the bay cell temperature for tomatoes, so no heat units today. There's my two rosemaries. They're not looking terribly great at the moment. If you saw my easy cloning method, these are the tomatoes I cloned, and I got too excited. I pulled them out before their roots were big enough, I think, and plunked them in here. We'll see if they survive. They might not. We'll see anyways. Here's my MaxiCap box, and I got lots of fruit. It's starting to ripen up, so that's good. Then come over here to my 2020 box. Now this box is stalled. It was less than 8 liters of water for today, and that's after a week. Whereas the RX-15 box took 16 liters, and the MaxiCap box took about 10 liters. So it's pretty much stalled for taking up water. It still has lots of fruit on it. And right up top, there's a whole bunch of harvesting I need to do. So it's still looking good and coming, but it is definitely lagging behind the RX-15 box. Now this is my 28-10-10 box. This was a failure, total failure. I mean, I've got all this shrubbery coming, very, very few blossoms. Oh, look, there's a tomato starting to ripen up. I've harvested 2 tomatoes off this plant. And, you know, I'm done with this box. So, it is now out of the experiment. What I'm doing is whatever tag ends of fertilizer I have left from filling the other 3 boxes, I'm just going to pour in there and call it a day on it. Obviously, maybe the first month when the tomatoes are trying to get established and grow, you use the 28-10-10, but then I think you got to move into the 20-20-20 and then to the RX-15. And maybe Power Bloom for the last 2 or 3 months. But here we sit. I tell you what, it's cold, it's miserable. We might have a month left of harvesting. Maybe it's just that sort of year. La Nina, the little girl child, is brewing up in the Pacific, and that's when we get nothing but cold, wet, long winters. So that's what we got coming. Anyways, just a short update, and I gotta harvest these tomatoes. Just finished making salsa, and I'm thinking maybe I'll make some salsa verde out of the tomatoes that aren't ripening out of the 28-10-10 box. Anyways, there we are. Have yourself a good one and enjoy your garden. And there we have today's pick. basically off of 3 boxes. We'll see what happens next week. I'm going to leave the light on. Anyways, that's the pick. Cheers.